Hello, I am back again. I'm feeling pretty inspired today, so I thought I would vlog it. I am currently recovering from dental surgery, so if I have a little bit of a lisp or you see my mouth move kind of weird, don't mind that. So, Tiger collection is all done, all shipped, everything is out. I'm starting to think about what my next collection will be. I have a title for it and I have a theme, but I'll kind of show you what I do to like get ready for the next one. And keep in mind that this is all new to me. This year I decided that I would be doing drops as collections. So instead of just kind of having like a random smattering of stuff I felt like making, I would kind of pick a theme, stick to it for that month of work, month or 2 months, month and a half of work, and just drop an entire collection that was cohesive and looks really nice together. So for all of the month of January, while I was working on the Tiger collection, I had these pinned up on my wall. I also had drawn out some ideas of like some shapes I wanted to make and some patterns I wanted to do. I'm gonna take these down now and I'm gonna write out some new ones so that I'll have them taped on my wall for the entire month of March. The reason why I'm starting to do themes this year is I just think it will keep me more like on track and focused in what I want to make. Sometimes I do throw pieces on the wheel that I don't know what they're going to be painted like and I don't know what they're going to look like at the end. But having a theme kind of helps me, you know, figure out which patterns I want to focus on, what colors work well with that theme in terms of choosing glazes and underglazes. This collection will be nothing too far removed from what I've made before. I'm definitely gonna keep moving forward with creating more illustrative work because I'm having a lot of fun with that. When I was younger, I always had this dream of becoming a cartoonist. Like that's actually what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a cartoonist or maybe work in animation. But then I went to school for environmental studies instead of art. Full circle of coming back around to now putting illustrations, cartoons, on mugs and still getting to work with earth in a completely different way, obviously, than what I was doing before, but you know, it all ties together and that's actually a very exciting realization. When I was recovering from surgery the second day, I already did like a quick little mock-up on my iPad of what I wanted to make. Oh, I don't know if you can really see it. I want to keep doing some animals. It was really fun doing all the tigers. I had a really great time with that. And it will still be like quite a lot of neutrals, so white, black, and just the natural colors of clay. But I think I'm gonna incorporate pops of color in terms of flowers, plant life. Lots of squiggle shapes still. I want to do some narcomi. I tried to do 2 plates previously that did not work out. They got cracks. But you know, if at first you don't succeed, you might as well try again. So this smaller one just developed a few cracks on the edges. And both of these, the cracks came out during the glaze firing. In the bisque, there was no cracking. So, you know, I dried them slowly. I had weights on them to make sure they dried flat. This one, big crack on the back. And then I also did this one, which had no cracks, successful. I would like to try these again. Unfortunately, this one I can't use because the crack actually went like all the way through. You can't really see it. This one I could still use. I'll probably just use as a plant base instead. I'm going to prep some clay and start throwing. It's my first day officially back to work since the surgery. welcome back to the studio. It is an absolute mess right now because I put in a new desk over the weekend. Taylor got a new desk for working from home, so I took his old desk and we got rid of my old desk's tops and saved the legs. The tops were both warped anyway. I just got into the studio and it's freezing in here. The temperatures dipped down to I think like -5 over the weekend, and we had the window open because we had to seal the new desk. It's just made, the top's made out of MDF, and so we just had to do a little wood sealer, and it needed 72 hours to dry. So I didn't mean to leave the window all the way open, but I did. So it's very cold in here. It doesn't really smell like anything now, which is really nice. I'm gonna try and start reorganizing the space. This is what we have right now. Feeling a little bit overwhelmed. I also deleted Instagram off my phone today because I found it was doing having more negative effects than positive effects on me lately. And I think that's just because I'm not really working on anything super new just yet. And I won't be for a little while because we're gonna go pick up our puppy on Thursday. And so I know I'm gonna be kind of out of the studio for a bit, and I think seeing how much other people are doing and how much work other people are putting out makes me feel really anxious and like I should be producing more work, when realistically, if I'm just living my life and not on Instagram, I'm not I don't have that weird background pressure in my head. So yeah, I thought I could do with a couple weeks sans Instagram. So that's where we're at. Whew, it's so cold. Okay. Hello. Today is my first day back in the studio since we got the puppy. So far it's been a bit of a mess. I spilled an entire coffee all over my bag and all my stuff and all my laptop, my iPad, my phone. So that was kind of brutal, but we're here. We made it. A little bit late, but that's okay. You saw me carrying in a wheelie massage stool because I'm gonna try that out. The new desk is quite a bit taller than my old one, so the bench that I usually sit on is not gonna work anymore. It's not gonna be good for my back. It's a Green Life massage stool. This is the new desk setup. I think it's just gonna work way better. This is gonna go somewhere else, this little crate, but I have all my clay piled up on the side like I did originally when I first moved into the studio. Extra clay down here. I have extra bats down here. There's glazes in there. I have glazes down here as well, just like the paint on. Finally, if you ever watched the video where I was wondering what I should do with this, I have this, some commonly used tools. Sorry I sound so out of breath. Paintbrushes. I still have to organize a lot of this stuff. I did it kind of just right before I took some time off to be with the pup. My visions for the next collection. I have all my underglazes in here. Well, the top one is actually packing supplies, like my paper tape, scale, and then I have underglazes in here, and then I have like the big bottles of underglaze in here. This has like the mini little ones. I have some extra stuff in here, my WD-40 for when the wheel gets squeaky, my notebooks, my wedging boards are all under here. Obviously, I love the crates, the look of the crates, because I have a jillion. The mirror's gone for now, but I'm gonna figure out how I want to put it up. I think I'll do it maybe horizontally at some point, but I also kind of want to cover it, and I think I'll do a little video on that too when I do it. Okay, so I'm gonna build the stool first, and then I'm gonna water all my plants because they're all kind of dying, and then throw some stuff. Hopefully I have time. I am basically working from 9 till 2, and then I'm gonna go take over puppy patrol. This looked pretty easy to build. Obviously behind me is not like done set up yet. It's just buckets that I need to get rid of. Oh, this is supposed to not be on it. Anyway, okay. Cool. And just this on top, that seems like too easy. It's gonna be fun to like be able to wheel around the studio. sick. Okay, this is a much better height. Honestly, it's only like 2-3 inches higher than my old bench, so it's okay. Whoa. Just kidding. It's actually like way taller than my old bench. I just did it like up all the way. This is sick. I'm honestly very excited about this stool. Look. This is gonna be so annoying for Remy when he starts coming to the studio and just wheeling around. He's probably gonna chase me. Okay, let's stay on track because I only have a few hours. Let's water some plants. I'm like using the new setup, so let's see how it goes. Hopefully this desk won't go like all the way back to the wall because of just the way the room is built. It's not totally flat. It should be stable enough to work with my wedging boards, hopefully. I wonder if now you're just gonna hear like the rolling wheels in the back of my videos all the time. Okay, I have all my boards actually labeled on the sides because I have 4 of them and I use them for all different clays. So this one is my tan stoneware no speckles one. My clay that I use for that is from Tucker's, which is in Ontario. I'm in Canada, if you didn't know that. That's it, you're just gonna hear rolling for the rest of my life. Whenever I open a new box of clay, I always write down what the clay is on the bag, just in case I end up taking it out of the box and it's just like loose in the studio. I want to know what it is because all the brown clays look the same when they're just in a bag. Also, sorry the lighting is going to change halfway through this. I just realized I had it on a setting that was making everything look really, really yellow, so I just switched it to normal. Oh, she's not as strong as she used to be. No hat on. I'm having a meeting very soon with my friend Emma, who will be taking some film photos of the new collection next week. But I wanted to share some glaze tests that I recently did. So this was the first batch. I think I showed you already, actually, the green, the terracotta, and the yellow. I tried to redo the green. I wanted more of like a grass green color, so I did more yellow, less blue, and I'm not completely happy with it, but I'm gonna wing it for the last batch. Definitely an improvement, I think, but yeah, I want something a little bit less bluey and maybe a little bit less like, this is kind of a highlighter yellow, and I want more of like a more natural looking yellowy green. This, perfection. I love this. I'm gonna use this right away. And I'm also gonna try to make a red glaze today, so very last minute. No time for testing, but I'm just gonna do a couple pieces in these new glazes so it's not that high of a risk. But yeah, very excited to do some spring photo shoot planning. I have the Pinterest board all set up. Emma made one, I made one. We're gonna chit chat about that. And then just painting and glazing today. I know the sound isn't the best in these videos, so I don't know if I'm gonna like get a mic or something, but I'm figuring it out. Don't worry. So this is supposed to be pink on the inside, but it actually came out like matte, which has happened to me before trying to make it pink. The blue is just a test. It's way more vibrant than what I actually wanted, but for this collection, it'll be the green, terracotta, and yellow. Of time has passed. The camera died. It is now the evening because my camera immediately died after I last saw you. So I made a bunch of new glazes. I mixed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new glazes today, which took up a lot of time. Almost ready to go in the kiln. I just have a few more pieces to paint, and then I have just the yellow pieces that I still need to do a dip. I'll show you. So this is my green. It's crazy how non-pigmented they look before they're fired. This is the green. So I'll show you this now, and then I'll show it to you once it actually gets fired. This is a terracotta color. This is a red that I'm testing. I just did one piece in red because I have no idea what it's gonna look like. Same with the green, which is a little nerve-wracking, but I'm moving way too fast. I tried the green also on the brown clay, so we'll see how that turns out. And then I have a few pieces that I'm gonna do in the yellow right now. I'm really excited that I got to wear my dress today. I felt like I actually got ready for once and didn't just put on a beanie and a sweater, and I'm just wearing it with jeans and sneaks.
feel like I only really vlog in the car when I'm really excited. I am here at the studio. I just got here. We're gonna go unload the final glaze firing for the spring collection. I am so nervous because of all those new glazes that I tried this time. So yeah, you'll get like a first-hand immediate reaction to what they look like. If it's amazing, I'm gonna be over the moon, and if it is not what I wanted, I'm probably gonna be like so sad, and then get over it and get used to it and start to love them. You know, sometimes you need to like sit with the new pieces for a while before you really love them. We'll see what happens today. Okay, I'm just gonna get going. I always do like this rambly long intro before opening the kiln. Okay, yay. Okay, big moment. Whoa! Whoa! It's very close to what I was going for. I was trying to get the green of that jacket that I always wear. It's a little more yellowy, but I don't hate it. Wow, the red. Totally unloaded. I showed you a little preview of the stuff to come. Now I'm gonna go to the farmer's market and get some produce and some little treats for us for tonight. Now that everything is out of the kiln and I know it survived and it looks how I wanted it to, the kiln anxiety is gone, and so that's just the best.